Welcome back to WIS News Primetime. As we're now into the start of the new school year, many students and parents have been checking off items on their back-to-school lists. But getting all those supplies is easier said than done, as the costs can add up.
That's why Carolous Online Academy is getting ready to kick off Carolous Cares Project Give Back, providing essential resources to students and families in need. And here to tell us more about the project is the Executive Director of Carolous Online Academy, Pamela Seeger. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you so much for having me here.
Yeah. So for those who aren't familiar, tell us a little bit about Project Give Back. What is it?
So Project Give Back, I recently moved to South Carolina. I was living in Pennsylvania, and when I became the executive director and relocated here, my daughters and I started going through all of our books, our clothing, our school supplies. And so typically what we do over here is we donate to local organizations in Pennsylvania. But I said, you know, let's go ahead and just donate to South Carolina, because that's where we're moving and we want to give back, so hence Project Give Back. And I started to think, you know what, we should ask the other people who work at the school if they have anything that they would like to donate, any gently used items, any school supplies for students in need. And then we started to reach out to the local communities, and so it was born, Carolous Cares.
Yeah, how many years have you done this?
A couple months.
Oh, so it's just getting off the ground.
This is just getting off the ground.
That's
so
great.
This is our very first event. We're very excited about it. And so obviously we're going to be in the Columbia area,
yes.
And we are partnering with our fantastic district, and that's the South Carolina Public Charter School District. So very grateful that we're going to be able to utilize their facility for this event.
Okay. Well, that's great. You know, and I think it's really meeting needs, because as everyone knows, school can be expensive, and getting all of the supplies and textbooks and whatnot, I mean, it really can put a strain on the budget, especially these days. So it sounds like this is really fulfilling a need for kids who might not otherwise have access to these types of things.
Right, and so if we think about it, we have at our school approximately 80% of our students who qualify for free or reduced lunch. And so really when we think about that, they may not have the money, the funding to be able to afford some of the new items or newer items for children to be at school. But what we're really excited about is that this is not just for Carolous Online Academy students. We're opening it up to any student, any family who wants to stop by and shop for free and at the district office. So we're excited about that, and we want to be able to give back, obviously, to Carolous Online Academy, because you know, that's our heart, and that's where our initiatives are, but also for other students across the state of South Carolina.
Really filling a need, and it is so important, obviously, education, and just providing the resources and tools to not let that be a hindrance, not letting that be a roadblock. So tell us a little bit about kind of the community impact. I know it's only been a couple of months, but what have you seen from the community and their support so far?
Community has been fantastic, I tell you. So first, we have some food trucks that are coming out. So we have Cucina food truck, and we also have Soul food truck. And then we have some other organizations that are donating. We have Starbucks that is going to be giving away pounds of coffee, so that's really exciting. They'll be there. And we also have Riverbanks, who's giving away tickets, Frankie, who's giving away tickets, and then we have Vicious Biscuits and Grateful Creations, who are giving away food for this event for the families who come. And so we're absolutely honored by this. And again, so it is the local communities and organizations that are donating, but it's also the families in the local areas that have donated, and of course the people who work at Carolous Online Academy.
Sure. So give us an idea. Carolous Online Academy, this is an organization. How long have you been around? How long has the school been around?
So we just finished year one, so we're only going into year two, so we're very new. Very excited, because we originally were K-8 and now we're going to be K-12. So that's really exciting. We ended the year with right around 700 students, and now we're over 1,600 students, and we're still enrolling. So, you know, obviously we want as many families, because parent choice is very important, you know, in any state, to be able to provide the education that best suits the needs of their children, whether they're, you know, at home, or if they're in a brick and mortar and they decide that, you know, maybe perhaps a cyber charter school would be better for them.
What's your message to those parents who are questioning where they should send their child and just kind of wanting to know options and perhaps are interested in Carolous? What's your message to those parents?
I mean, definitely check us out online and look at some of the parent feedback that we have online, and also on social media. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're also on TikTok and LinkedIn, so we're all over the place. We're really excited about it. But you know, as a family, I think you need to sit down and you need to talk to your children and determine what is best. Some students are bullied. You know, some students may not be doing very well in school. It could be distractions, could be other things that are going on. They could have experienced trauma. And really what they might need is that comfort and safety to be able to learn from home. And that could be us. So, you know, really, I think it's a family decision, definitely parent choice, but really talk to your children and talk about what they want and what's really important for them and their academic needs, yes, because we want our students to soar, we want them to grow. But obviously, we care very much also about their social and emotional learning and what is best for them, because we know that when students are doing well in the classroom and they feel confident, their academic scores are going to increase as well.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Well, thank you so much for dropping by, and we appreciate it, and best of luck with the drive.
Well, thank you so much. Very excited to be here, and thank you. And hopefully we'll see you again in the future when we have more events.
Absolutely. We have all the information right there. It'll also be on our website, wistv.com. But let's go ahead and send it over to Adam for a check of forecast. Adam, it has been feeling like a little taste of fall, and we love it.